The barbecue is on the grill. The fish is in the pan. Folks, it's a rivalry that transcends all other rivalries. It's Smith versus Dudley right here tonight. And you can see all the highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
You want the victory? You gotta fight for it. Can you pass the test? It's like a fight for it. You think you got everything to the test? With the gas lights on, with the gas lights on. You want the victory? You gotta fight for it. Can you pass the test? It's like a fight for it. You think you got everything to the test? With the gas lights on, with the gas lights on. This is why we separate the men from the boys. The men from the boys.
Welcome to Friday Night Rivalries, folks. I'm your host, Walter Johnson, and tonight we have another good one for you. It's a rivalry of the ages. It's Smith versus Dudley, and I tell you what, folks, you can throw the records out of the door in this ball game. It doesn't matter. These guys grew up together. They played together in Pop Warner. They played together in middle school, and now they play against each other as they go to high school. Dudley comes in 5-0 and undefeated, unscathed. They're only giving up 4 points a game. Smith, on the other hand, has given up quite a bit. They only have 2 wins on the season. But guess what? It's the Dudley game. So the records go out of the window. And Miles White, their athlete, and that's right, I call him an athlete. You can't give him a position. He's a quarterback. He's a running back. He's a wide receiver. He's a kick returner. He's a pure athlete, folks, and he gets it done all over the field. Offensively, they're also powered by Cameron Clark, the big rock in the middle. He's a University of North Carolina Charlotte signee, and this guy can really play football. On the defensive end, they've getting it done as well. They've got guys, Desmond Sturdivant is the defensive lineman. He's a big guy in the middle. He's going to be required to stop the running game of Dudley High School. On the other end, you have Hendon Hooker, the quarterback for Dudley. He's been their trigger man all year long. This guy's a sophomore playing his first year of high school football and has Dudley 5-0. I tell you what, Dudley, defensively, they've got a staunch team. They're shutting teams down and shutting teams out. I tell you what, these guys are getting it done, and there's no one person. It's 11 hats to the football, and that's what it's going to be about tonight. Dudley getting 11 hats to the football, trying to turn Smith over and create some of those turnovers and turn them into points. What's going to be the score? What's going to be the prediction? Well, folks, I don't know, but if I had to pick, it would be Dudley High School tonight, 35-7 over Smith. You can see all the first half highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
Are there any Panthers in the house? Are there any Eagles? to the Eagle 41-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. Dixon's pass is incomplete. Hooker's pass is complete. Fumble on the play. And the Eagles take over first and 10. Fumble on the play. And then Hooker on the score. The Panthers, FNR Dudley, 14.
Welcome to halftime, folks, at Ben L. Smith High School. And as I said at the onset, throw the records out the window. It really doesn't matter. It's a rivalry game. And at halftime, it's Dudley 14, Smith 7. And I tell you what, it's a ball game is what it is. It's a defensive struggle. Smith has had one good drive in which Terrell Dumpson turned it in for 5 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. Other than that, Dudley has shut them down. But on the other side of the ball, Smith is shutting Dudley down. Dudley only has 70 yards of total offense. They do have 2 touchdowns. Darius Graves punched it in for 1 yard out, and so did Connell Young. He punched it in for 1 yard out. He has 8 carries for 37 yards to lead the Panthers. So at halftime, it's Dudley 14, Smith 7. Stay tuned for all the highlights of this ball game right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
Darius Graves on the carry. Touchdown, Dudley.
No, he should have been red-shirted, dog. He gave him all that damn pictures. He should have been red-shirted.
Darius Graves on the carry. Hooker's pass is complete. Young on the carry. Touchdown, Panthers. God bless. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye now.
Oh, right in front of the camera. Thanks, ball.
Welcome to the post-game show, folks. I'm Walter Johnson. I'm with the victorious Dudley Panthers. I'm with their 1-2 punch, Darius Graves and Connell Young. And we'll start with Connell. Connell, you got it started early, running the ball right up the middle, busting Smith up a little bit. What was y'all's game plan coming into tonight?
To run north, run downfield. Cut off. It's already red, so just cut the juke and just run outfield and get under your pads. That's all we did all night.
First couple of possessions, it was pretty tough for you, but about that third possession, you got it rolling pretty good. Tell us what you saw back there to get you going.
Well, they linebackers, they played fast, so if I be patient through the hole and sprint through the hole, they just run right by me, and I knew my vision, I could just get right through them.
11 carries, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. As one of the leaders on this team, talk to us about what this rivalry means.
It means a lot, man. Smith and Dudley has always been a rival since back then, even before I got here. We came out, we did our thing, that's all that matters.
But Darius, you're a senior leader on the team. What did you do? Y'all have had a couple of weeks off, so it's been kind of a hit and miss for you guys. How do y'all stay motivated and stay on track?
Man, we stay motivated by Coach always telling us about the last year's championship team, and he always tells us that, you know, the sky's the limit, guys, and we could go and get it again. It's right there in front of us. You guys kind of complement each other very well. He had 68 yards rushing tonight. You had 60. You also had 16 yards receiving. Do y'all kind of compete, or is it just like, look, whoever gets it tonight gets it? Sometimes we compete. You know, I treat him like my little brother, so he got me tonight. But yeah, we push each other, and you know, like big brother and little brother, you know, we always competing against each other. Because next year he's going to take the stand when I leave.
All right. Well, folks, right now we're going to tell you, Darius Graves is our player of the week this week, the spare time player of the week, and. Great game for you again. 15 carries, 60 yards. You also had 16 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. You'll have a chance to vote for Darius later on in the year for Player of the Year at www.tenwebtv.com. Coming back, we'll have the Red Family Dentistry Power Play of the Game.